So the world of celebrities always feels like a story unfolding in real time. And today it begins with Justin Bieber being spotted solo at a screening of the film Weapons, while his wife Hailey was at home handling baby duty, and this moment stirred conversation online because it reminded fans of how even the biggest stars balance their professional passions with personal responsibilities. And it showed a softer, more relatable side to Justin, who, despite being an international superstar, is also just a person navigating marriage and family life. And this resonates deeply because many fans see themselves in these everyday decisions where love and career intersect. Now, Justin Bieber has been through one of the most fascinating journeys in pop culture, starting from a Canadian boy discovered on YouTube to becoming a global phenomenon with hits like Baby and Sorry that topped charts worldwide. And yet his career has been more than just music. It has been a canvas of personal growth, public challenges, health struggles, faith and resilience, and moments like attending a screening alone while his partner manages the home remind us that fame does not erase the need to balance personal and professional priorities. It simply magnifies them in the public eye. And when we talk about Justin, we inevitably move to his marriage with Hailey, which has been both celebrated and questioned by fans and the media. But nights like these show that love is not always about constant public displays, but also about trusting each other enough to pursue individual joys and passions while supporting each other from afar. This makes their journey even more real and inspiring, and this connects beautifully to the broader theme of celebrity lives, where marriages, careers, and personal battles are woven together in ways that captivate millions. Consider Beyoncé and Jay-Z, who turned personal struggles into iconic music that inspired millions around the globe, or Priyanka Chopra and Nick Jonas, who bridged cultures and industries to build a life together while still thriving as global stars. Each of these couples shows that love and fame can coexist, though not without challenges. And when Justin shows up at an event solo, it does not always symbolize trouble, but instead highlights the independence within togetherness that makes a relationship stronger. And when we think about Justin Bieber making that solo appearance, it naturally leads us into the larger conversation of how celebrities often live under a microscope where every little move sparks speculation. Yet in reality, these stars are navigating the same dynamics of work, family, and personal time that everyone faces. And it is fascinating to see how some turn these moments into lessons of strength and resilience, because celebrity life is not just about red carpets and flashing lights. It is also about quiet nights, staying in, or attending a film alone to clear your mind and connect with your passions. And we have seen countless celebrities balancing this act. Consider Selena Gomez, who after years of public scrutiny about her relationships, her health, and her career, eventually found strength in prioritizing her mental health. Her documentary, My Mind and Me, gave fans a raw look at what it truly means to fight inner battles while still being an icon on the global stage. And fans connected deeply because they saw that strength does not always mean perfection. Sometimes it means showing up even when life feels overwhelming. And similarly, when Justin makes headlines for something as simple as going to a screening without Hailey, it becomes a cultural moment because it ties back into his narrative of being human and relatable, despite his superstar status. The same way Adele winning hearts around the world, not only with her powerful voice, but also with her honesty about heartbreak, divorce, and her journey toward healing resonated with fans. Adele has never shied away from letting people know that her art comes from her lived experiences, and that connection is what makes her not just a star, but someone whose story inspires millions. And in the same way, Justin becomes part of this larger circle of celebrities who allow their fans to grow with them through highs, lows, and everything in between. And speaking of growth, another name that comes to mind is Taylor Swift, whose transformation from a young country singer to one of the most powerful voices in global music today has been nothing short of legendary. She has turned every chapter of her life from love stories to public feuds into art that dominates charts and inspires fans. And what makes it more inspiring is that, like Justin, she too faced criticism, heartbreak, and challenges. Yet she continues to rise stronger each time, reminding us that celebrity journeys are not linear. They are layered with lessons, resilience, and moments that remind fans why they fell in love with these figures in the first place. And this is exactly why fans continue to follow Justin so closely, because they see his humanity within his fame. And as the story of Justin Bieber attending the Weapons screening solo connects with the ongoing fascination people have with his marriage to Hailey, it is important to remember that celebrity relationships are often unfairly scrutinized, yet at the same time, they become symbols for fans who project their own hopes and fears onto these public love stories. And the truth is, both Justin and Hailey have been open about the ups and downs of their journey, showing fans that real love requires patience, honesty, and growth, which is why so many people feel personally invested in their marriage. And when Hailey is seen handling baby duties, while Justin makes time for a solo outing, it does not automatically spell trouble, but instead it illustrates how modern couples, even those in the spotlight, can find balance between togetherness and independence. And this theme of balance is something echoed across so many celebrity stories, for example. Look at David and Victoria Beckham, who have navigated decades in the public eye balancing careers, family, and constant speculation. Yet they continue to showcase unity, proving that love strengthened by respect and teamwork can endure the weight of fame. And speaking of families in the spotlight, Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt once defined the Hollywood power couple, raising a large family while balancing massive careers. And though their journey eventually led to separation, their individual paths still resonate with fans who admire their dedication to parenting and humanitarian causes, which ties beautifully into the larger narrative that celebrities are not defined by one chapter alone. Instead, they are constantly evolving, just as Justin is evolving from the teen idol with floppy hair to a man carving out his place as both an artist and a husband and father figure in training. And if we expand beyond Hollywood, we see similar arcs worldwide, like Shah Rukh Khan in India, whose career has spanned over 3 decades, and who, despite personal and professional challenges, remains a beloved king of Bollywood. His ability to reinvent himself while keeping his family close has become a blueprint for balancing superstardom with personal grounding. And fans of Justin often resonate with these parallels, because it reminds them that fame does not shield anyone from the ordinary struggles of love, health, and identity. And when we think of Justin Bieber, and the way his personal choices, such as going alone to a movie screening while Hailey manages baby duties, spark global conversation. It highlights how celebrities are almost like mirrors for the world, reflecting our own thoughts on relationships, freedom, responsibility, and growth. And in this sense, Justin is far from alone, because history shows countless stars have lived with the same weight of public fascination. Take Beyoncé and Jay-Z, for example, who faced intense speculation during certain periods of their marriage. But instead of letting the noise define them, they used their art to tell their story, weaving personal struggle into albums like Lemonade and 444, which not only addressed rumors, but also elevated the way music can serve as therapy and healing for both artist and listener. And Justin has done something similar across his career, from his early days of pop innocence to his more vulnerable tracks that touch on mental health, faith, and resilience. And this idea of sharing pain through art connects him with so many artists worldwide, like Adele, who transformed heartbreak into global anthems that brought people together, or like Korean superstar IU, who has been praised not only for her music, but for her transparency about the pressures of fame and her charity work for underprivileged youth, proving that vulnerability can become a bridge between celebrity and fan. And in the same way, Justin going solo to a movie may seem like a small act, but it reminds fans that even the biggest stars need personal space and individuality while still honoring family commitments, which is a universal lesson. And this becomes even more inspiring when we think of other celebrities who balance individuality and family, such as Chrissy Teigen and John Legend, who openly share their family life with fans, embracing both joy and challenges, and reminding the world that behind the glamour are human beings who laugh, cry, struggle, and heal just like everyone. And as we move deeper into this journey of understanding celebrities not just as icons, but as complex human beings with triumphs and struggles, it becomes clear that moments like Justin Bieber being spotted at a solo screening while Hailey tends to baby duty are not signs of division, but of balance, of two people managing life in their own ways. And this idea echoes across Hollywood and beyond, where stars like David and Victoria Beckham have spent decades under public scrutiny, yet continue to reinvent themselves and show resilience, or like Angelina Jolie, who transformed her personal challenges into humanitarian missions, inspiring millions with her work for refugees, or even like Bollywood icons, Deepika Padukone and Ranveer Singh, who openly share their love, while also supporting each other's careers, individually creating an example of partnership that blends independence with unity. And this balance is what fans often crave to see, because it reminds them that love is not about perfection, but about growth together, while still having the courage to grow individually too. And Justin embodies this lesson, because his life has never been just about music or fame, but about transformation from a teenage sensation, navigating chaos, to a husband and potential father, learning to embrace responsibility, all while holding on to his artistry and passion. And in the bigger picture, this connects him to countless stories of resilience like Selena Gomez, overcoming health challenges to become a voice for mental health awareness, or like Lady Gaga, who turned personal pain into a global movement of acceptance and empowerment. And each of these stories, when placed together, form a larger narrative, one that says, fame is fleeting, but impact is lasting. And fans remain invested, not only in the music or movies, but in the emotional journeys that celebrities choose to share with the world. And as we wrap up this journey through the glittering yet deeply human world of celebrities, it is clear that the spotlight is not only a stage for performances, but also a mirror reflecting the struggles, triumphs, love, and resilience of those who stand before it. From Justin Bieber attending a solo screening while Hailey balances baby duty to Selena Gomez channeling her battles into advocacy to icons like Beyoncé, shaping cultural conversations through music and philanthropy, we see that the thread binding them all is growth and connection. Each story tells us that fame is only one chapter, while the deeper narrative is about learning, healing, and inspiring others along the way, whether it is through fashion statements, chart-topping albums, red carpet appearances, heartfelt interviews, or simple acts of kindness. Celebrities remind us that at the heart of all the lights and noise are people just like us, striving to love, be loved, and leave a positive impact. And this is why fans around the world remain captivated, not just by what these stars achieve on stage or screen, but by how they carry themselves in life. Overcoming obstacles and shining brighter after every fall, their journeys teach us to celebrate resilience, to honor individuality, and to believe in our own ability to rise again. So as we close this documentary-style reflection, let it be a reminder that behind every headline, there is a human story, and behind every viral moment, there is a lesson about perseverance and heart. And if you enjoyed traveling through these inspiring tales with me, then please subscribe and press the bell icon so you never miss another story of hope, love, and the unforgettable journeys of the celebrities who continue to shape our world every single day.